You've been referred to as a tennis legend. What do you think made you so successful?
Oh, golly. I guess as long as you play enough and you get to the winning enough titles, I guess you get the word legend put on top of you. But
Along with being obviously a legend, you're very well known for being a gentleman on and off the court. So what does being a gentleman mean to you?
I think probably respect for the game is an important part of it. You do social things, whether it be working with the press or working with sponsors, and I think just enjoying tennis itself.
Yeah.
And I think the more you put into the game, the more that you're going to receive and get back out of the game. But I think that's probably what the being a sports person or being someone that enjoys it. You're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Not
a legend, definitely not. Definitely not a legend.
No, but that's being able to, play your best tennis. Giving appreciation of your opponent.
Yeah.
Any of that is, I think, it's a good feeling within inside you. So you're going to play better because of it.
I guess when you compete hard against each other, you earn that respect from each other.
Yeah, we did that. I think like Roy Emerson, Fred Stolle, Rosewall. We all actually. Sometimes the officiating wasn't brilliant, so we'd
no Hawkeye back then.
Before we walked on the court, and we said, "Are we going to go by the calls from an umpire, or are we going to change them if it's crazy out?" And that we'd have that decision made before we walked on the court.
Oh, really?
And that way, there's no saying, "Well, you're bad-tempered," or "you were unsportsmanlike because the ball was out this far." And you're taking it as an in call.
Yeah.
So I think all that goes into knowing your opponent, as a friend, and all of us probably enjoyed a few beers when you came off.
Yeah.
And that's where that's where I think all the Australians got along so well.
Yeah.
Is that no one took any cheap shots at different people.
Yeah.
And imagine you were the same way with the young guys.
Yeah.
Well, they're not young anymore, but I
Yeah.
mean that's how the place you grew up with it.
Yeah. What does it mean to be a good sportsman and have good sportsmanship on the court and off the court, but also make sure you're a competitor and compete to the best of your ability?
Yeah, no, it's a tough question many times, because I remember as the education of a tennis player, I think it's in there, but I think sportsmanship it goes with the territory. You have to go with the flow in many ways. If the other person is being aggressive mentally and trying to put you off, you can back it up and say, hey, you don't have to say anything, but you can do some of the own things that they're doing.
Yeah.
You can take it back to them.
Yeah. A lot has changed since you were at your peak and since you last played. What do you think some of the biggest evolutions have happened in tennis?
Oh, it's amazing. I think the racket is certainly the main reason why the game has exploded. I think way back in 1968, open tennis came around, and I think that was the beginning of this big boom that's going on. But I think the racket certainly has helped. The size of the racket, I used a Dunlop Fort racket and it had a head about that big, and so if you didn't hit it in the center,
Sure.
it was always going to feel like this. You're not getting any pound out of it.
Yeah.
So that's the changes that I've seen. Is the racket is bigger, the guys are certainly taller, and but the racket being size-wise, they get a lot more topspin and slices on those particular shots.
Got more options.
Right.
So you're saying that the hand-eye coordination of your era was way better, because you only had this much to work with. Now we got a bit more, so we got it easy.
Yeah, but also, we look like we're playing, with chains on, because we weren't able to move and do what, today's players do.
Yeah.
So it's a different time.
Sure. So what do you think are some lessons that people can take away from watching tennis, and maybe some lessons they can live by and apply to them?
Yeah, well, you know, coming in to watch some of the tennis players are, you know, it's unbelievable talent. And I think it's they're coming to see the best players in the world compete. But I think anybody that's walking away from the matches that they watched, I think probably fitness is one of the things that they may thinking, boy, how can these guys play 3 or 4 hours and be as fit as they are? And they may be thinking, hey, well, I've got a little bit of a paunch here, maybe I should be getting a little fitter myself.
Yeah.
And I think that is one way of looking at it. But I think being able to enjoy the match, watch the match, a few of the times, a lot of people just go and watch the ball going backwards and forwards. And I take it, if you could take just for 10 minutes, just watch one player all the time. That way you'll see the footwork that they have and being able to, how are they maneuvering on the court? Are they anticipating various shots back from an opponent? So I think that look at it more than just the ball.
Yep.
Just, you know, see what each individual player is doing.
Final question. Who does your heart want to win the Australian Open, and what does your head say?
Yeah, I think my heart certainly wants Roger Federer, you know, to win another title. He's won 4 or 5 now, and I think his ability to win matches is quite uncanny. I guess looking at matches two nights ago where he was out on he's had injuries and so he kept plugging away and wins it in 5 sets.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's, yeah, I would say Djokovic, you know, should be able to win this title. You know, Thiem, who just beat Rafa, he has to be taken seriously now because he is playing some great tennis, and so I think he's the 3 on top, 3 or the 4 that have been on the tops of their world of tennis for a long time, and now, you know, one more is creeping in. Yeah, one's going to drop off, and another one's dropping in. So, yeah, a lot of times, you know, with Murray and you got, you know, Djokovic and Federer, you know, you've got 4 great champions, which is a little unusual. Generally, it happens where there's 2 players.
Yeah.
You know, Houghton Rosewall, then Cooper and Anderson, and then Rosewall and myself when we played matches.
Yeah.
But now it's just the 4 of them. So, you know, winning a circuit or winning a title, you've got to beat 2 champions at least
to get through. Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you a gentleman?
Just, I guess, being respectful, having respect for the people that have helped you along the way get to where you are, wearing a suit. Just
from MJ Bale?
From MJ Bale, of course. Just going about things the right way, having empathy, putting yourself in other people's shoes a little bit, and just trying to do the right things at the right times. I guess that's it.